Hey, it's Dan Morales, America's Mortgage Man. I wanted to shoot a very quick video and share with you some really great news. So the 2021 conforming loan limits were just released here this afternoon. Now the maximum conforming mortgage amount you can get is now $548,250 for one unit property. If you have a 2-unit property, that dollar amount goes up to $702,000, and if you have a 3-unit property, it goes up to $848,500. And of course, a 4-unit property is even higher yet at $1,054,500. Now, for most of us, it's going to be that 1-unit property that benefits us. So you can go up to that $548,500. For some of you who took out a mortgage over the course of the last couple of years, you might have had a maximum loan of $484,000 or $510,000. Now you can go up to that $548,250. So for those of you that had a larger loan that are looking to potentially refinance, that's great news because you could save a ton of money by being able to get a conforming loan versus a jumbo mortgage. For those of you that need a bigger loan amount, you're looking to buy a property, you need a bigger loan amount, this will play very favorably for you because you'll be able to get a conforming mortgage, which is typically going to be more favorable terms than if you had to have a jumbo mortgage. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is FHA loan limits are different than those limits for a conforming loan amount. You'll see those limits come out in relatively short order, so you can expect a follow-up video on that as soon as that information is available. One other quick update I want to give to our clients out there is if you are self-employed or you have somebody who is in your family that's self-employed and they are going to need a mortgage, I strongly suggest that you start this process sooner. The documentation requirements for clients who are self-employed are far more restrictive than what they were last year. So earlier this year, in May of 2020, both Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out with tougher guidelines for clients who are self-employed. Those tougher guidelines required additional documentation that a client historically did not have to provide in the process of getting a mortgage approved. Just here recently in November, they actually gave some additional clarification to lenders in regards to the documentation that they were going to require as part of the approval process. Unfortunately, it didn't get easier. It actually got a little bit harder. So in order to get approved for a mortgage and to be self-employed, you're going to have to fork over not only your tax returns, but you can bank on providing a year-to-date financial profit and loss statement. In addition to that, business bank statements, and potentially some additional documentation that would add to the likelihood of your business being able to continue to function going forward and to be able to provide a sufficient level of income that would allow you to service your mortgage, personal debt, and so on. It is really important that if you are a self-employed client, that you are working with somebody who has a background in really understanding, if you will, businesses and business cash flow and so on, because otherwise, a lot of times you may be told you don't qualify for a mortgage when in fact you really do. You just had a lender that lacked the necessary knowledge and skill set to be able to get you across the finish line. So some good news as far as the higher loan limits that are out there. That's good. It's going to help to make larger mortgages more affordable for many clients. Some bad news for those of you who are self-employed in the sense that you're going to have to go through a more detailed review process and getting a loan approved. If you're planning on buying a house and you're self-employed, I cannot stress with you enough the importance of getting this process started early to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row. And I also can't stress enough the need for you to cooperate. For clients who aren't used to this thorough of a review, I've had a few clients that have been very upset or disappointed that we needed some additional documentation. It's really simple. To get you the best and most favorable loan terms, we really do just need your cooperation. Hey, I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving holiday. If there's anything I can ever do for you, please reach out. Again, Dan Morales. You can find me at danmorales.com. That's DANMORALEZ.com. My phone number is 616-931-4629. And of course, North Point Bank is an equal housing lender. Have a great one.